Hold on a second. Hold on. I gotta tie my hair up. Check one, check two. Are we good? Check test one, check test two. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, gods and goddesses, my name is MC Medina, and we are back Tuesday, today, October 26th, and this is Conscious Crypto. Every single day at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Central Standard Time, I'm giving you the latest and the absolute greatest in the global DeFi news. That's global decentralized finance news. Today, we're going to start off with the same way we'd start off any other day, with lighting our candle here on Conscious Crypto. Then we got our sage and Palo Santo. And good news, we've got a new sponsor that I wanted to mention, Inca's Shoes. You can check that out right there on the bottom left-hand corner of the frame. And we're going to be adding links in the description every single day from 2 to 3 o'clock, giving you the latest in DeFi crypto news. And then we're taking this same footage and then we're putting it on YouTube. So we're covering multiple different platforms. We're going to have all the details in regards to our sponsors in the description on the YouTube channel. So y'all please be sure, if you don't get a chance to watch us live, you can always catch us on the YouTube channel, okay? And that's youtube.com/lab archive. LABARCHIVE. Oh man, my candle already went out here. Looks like that's done. So let's get started. We're gonna light up some of this Palo Santo, get some of the sage going, put some intentions out there because we want to continue to build on our financial literacy and continue to get closer and closer to total and complete financial sovereignty. That's the intention, and that's what I am here to help share information with you guys all about that. So let's hop right in. Let's see. We're taking a look at the numbers today. We've got Bitcoin down 1.13%, and Ethereum is hanging in there with a positive 0.34%. XRP is at $1.11, and that puts it up 1.71% in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin Cash is down 0.65%, and then Doge is up 1.5%. So we're in an interesting time right now with crypto. Just generally speaking, it seems like there's more and more adoption happening. Yesterday, we were going over some of the latest and the greatest news in regards to celebrities who are endorsing different cryptos and working with other businesses, international businesses. And like Matt Damon, who is recently teamed up with Crypto.com in an effort to continue to share and spread the knowledge about and providing clean water to people who otherwise would not have a way to access clean water. Okay, the top story today. Let's see, what's the top story today? I'm going to hop right in. Look, this story came in 3 minutes ago, and this is market news from Jordan Finisith. Helium partners with Dish Network to expand its crypto-based distributed 5G platform. Helium announces a new partnership with Dish Network, which will further extend its 5G network in exchange for HNT rewards. The ultimate goal of any cryptocurrency project is to achieve widespread adoption by offering a use case that offers real world value that can be applied across the globe and in every home. One project that just revealed a significant stride towards greater adoption, thanks to its user run wireless network, is Helium. Helium is a 5G Internet of Things focused project, which revealed a new partnership with Dish Network on October 26th, today. Helium tweeted, "Today we take another huge step for Helium 5G with the announcement of a new partnership between Dish Network and Helium Incorporated." Dish is the first major carrier to join hashtag the People's Network, expanding coverage with customers deploying 5G hotspots. Dish, the first major carrier to bring Helium 5G to the people. What if you could get 5G from your neighbor? This is the vision that has motivated us from the early days of Helium. So according to the announcement, the partnership will offer Dish Network subscribers the opportunity to run Helium nodes and earn HNT, which seems to be the Helium token rewards for sharing their 5G wireless service with those in the area. This marks the first major carrier to integrate the Helium 5G network into its ecosystem as a significant sign of validation for the project and its technology. In comments with Decrypt Media, Helium COO Frank Mong elaborated on the partnership and why it means for the future of the Helium network. Mong said that Dish understands the potential blockchain can have on the wireless industry. And as the first major carrier to join the People's Network, this partnership is real validation that the HNT incentive model is a powerful tool for deploying infrastructure at scale. Together with Dish and Freedom Fi, Helium 5G will have a much broader reach where the customer benefits from the flywheel of network incentives and the applications it enables. The Helium network sees exponential growth. The Dish Network partnership is the latest in a busy year of growth for the Helium network, which now has more than 256,000 individual nodes around the world, operated by 93,561 users. This partnership with Dish Network has made possible by a community vote in April, which approved the addition of a second 5G capable network to the protocol through a partnership with Freedom Fi. This will allow Helium to offer support for devices like smartphones, tablets, and laptops. Helium has also received increasing support from multiple hardware manufacturers that have begun making hotspots compatible with the Helium network, and this is expected to expand the network's reach. Data coming in shows that since hitting a low of $16.45 on September 29th, the price of HNT has swelled 42.2% to a daily high of $23.50 on October 26th, and its 24-hour trading volume spiked 162.75% to 35 million. Vortex data also began to detect a bullish outlook for HNT back on October 20th prior to the recent price rise. The Vortex score Exclusive is an algorithmic comparison of historical and current market conditions derived from a combination of data points, including market sentiment, trading volume, recent price movements, and of course, Twitter activity. As seen on the charts, HNT began to pick up on October 20th, about 6 days ago, and then it hit a high of 78 around 93 hours before the price began to increase by 15.6 over the next 2 days. Again, we want to remind everybody that the views and opinions that are expressed here on Conscious Crypto are solely those of the author and do not necessarily reflect the views of Casa de Prana, Twitch TV, myself. This is really all just information that I like to share, my own personal experiences. And I always like to include and mention that I've never lost with crypto. And there's more and more people that are hopping in to the decentralized financial options that are currently popping up every single day. Okay, what else do we have here? Helium partners with Dish Network. Looks like they got some 5G action going on. Secret Curve and Shiba Inu gains suggest that the alt season is coming. Let's get into some altcoin watch here. Secret and Shiba Inu are surging to new highs while CRV's rally breaks a nearly year-long sideways trend. Calls for an alt season continue to grow louder as the price altcoin in the altcoin market has been on the rise for a few days. Meanwhile, Bitcoin continues to consolidate below its all-time high near $62,000 support level. Oftentimes, moves in altcoins center around one specific sector of tokens, such as meme coins or decentralized finance protocols, but the current market is seeing rises across all sectors, which is possibly a sign that alt season is, in fact, heating up. We've got the Secret coin up 38%, one of the top gainers, top market movers, 38.04% gains for Secret. Then we got 21.22% gains for Shiba Inu, which I'm going to have to get into a little bit of news with y'all because it seems like I royally messed up and may have made I accidentally made a newbie move, and I may have lost all of my Shiba Inu tokens. I had like 5 million, and it sounds like a lot, but it's really just a couple $100 worth of SHIB that I gotta explain to you guys, so that way this doesn't happen to you. I gotta, this is about prevention. If it happened to me, hopefully it doesn't happen to you. We're gonna get into that here in a little bit, but some more top gainers. We've got Cosmos at 14.36. We've got Phantom at positive 14.03. Veracity, Elastos, and Curve. If anybody have heard about those tokens, please leave comments below. I want to learn more about those tokens. I don't know too much about those particular projects. Speaking of top gainers, let's go ahead and hop right into that and see. Yesterday we had Badger DAO, Decentraland today. Looks like one of our top gainers as of right now, 2:20 Central Standard Time. We've also got Assemble Protocol. The overall market is up 0.09% today, so obviously a whole bunch more room to grow there. The most visited Curve DAO token, looks like it received a 324% spike just in views. So according to Coinbase.com, some of the top gainers right now: Decentraland, PlayDAP, Edera, Origin token. We got the Basic Attention, or BAT, coming in at positive 5.4%. TrueFi, Kimber Network, and Uniswap all also experiencing 5% gains, and the Ampleforth Governance token is up 4%. VeChain, Ren, Civic, Loopring, Chainlink, Teller, Perpetual Protocol, the Mask Network, and Crypto.com coin are all up at least 3%. And really, the altcoin season is here. I mean, we've got Clayton, Near Protocol, Quant, Maker, Tron, Clover Finance, Mirror Protocol, Cello, IoTex, Harmony, Storage. I mean, these are all altcoins that have a minimum of a 2% gain within the last 24 hours. So definitely safe to say that it is altcoin season. Going back to the report with Secret, Curve, and Shiba, the Secret Network is a blockchain protocol with built-in data privacy for smart contracts and decentralized applications that is powered by its native SCRT token. Now, according to data from the Market Pros, conditions for SCRT have been favorable for some time. The Vortex score is an algorithmic comparison of historical and current market conditions derived from a combination of data points, including market sentiment, trading volume, recent price movements, and Twitter activity. As seen in the charts, Secret began to pick up on October 22nd and reached a high of 79 on October 24th, around 6 hours before the price increased 65% over the next 2 days to set a new record high at $9.66. The rising price and momentum for SCRT came following the launch of the first anonymous non-fungible tokens, or NFTs, on the Secret Network, which was made possible by a recent partnership with the largest NFT marketplace, OpenSea. Curve is expanding its ecosystem. CRV is a native token of the Curve ecosystem, which is a decentralized exchange for stablecoins and uses an automated market maker to manage liquidity on the protocol. Vortex data began to detect a bullish outlook for CRV on October 25th prior to recent price rise. As seen in the chart above, the Vortex score for CRV began to pick up on October 25th and climbed to a high of 77 around the same time as the price increased 31.66% over the next day. The rising price of CRV comes as the protocol continues to establish partnerships and integrations across the cryptocurrency ecosystem on multiple Layer 1 and Layer 2 networks. Shiba Inu creates a social club. Shiba Inu originated as a meme coin in late 2020 and has evolved into an ecosystem that includes the Shiba Swap decentralized exchange and its own line of NFTs for community members to trade. Vortex data began to detect a bullish outlook for SHIB on October 24th prior to the recent price rise. The Vortex score for SHIB began to pick up on October 23rd and climbed to a high of 89 on October 24th. Around 7 hours before the price increased by 40.7% over the next 2 days to establish a new all-time high at 0.000049. That's 4049. I'm gonna hop in really quick, take a quick break. We're gonna hop into the chat here and see You guys, if you have any questions, please leave them in the chat. Let's do this. Every single day, giving you the latest and the greatest in decentralized global crypto news. If y'all can please go to the Twitch, host the channel, copy the link, share it on your socials. Let's go ahead and do that now. We're gonna copy that link there, and we're gonna share it to our friends all over. Let's see. Okay, so the surging price of SHIB comes following the introduction of the Shiboshi Social Club, which is exclusively for Shiboshi NFT owners and offers exclusive perks for all members of the community. The overall cryptocurrency market cap now stands at $2.621 trillion, and Bitcoin's dominance rate is 45%. I'm going to paste this here to our group. We are on live. Yeah, I want to know what your top 3 coins are, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comments below on that. And then what I also need to know, I would like to know what wallets are y'all using to store your crypto. That's really important. I want to know that. And I don't know what is going on right now, but I'm having a weird cramp in my jaw. It's like inside my jaw. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to keep on moving and keep on grooving with Shiba Inu continuing. Oh, yeah, let me get into that story. Okay, so you guys know I've been talking about the decentralized wallet and exchange. It's a super app called TrustKeys. And the reason why they're calling it a super app is because it's social media blended. Well, okay, it's social media on the blockchain. So it's engaging in blockchain technology and also social media. There's a news feed. You can upload photos, videos. You can have a banner, your profile picture, the whole thing. It's decentralized, so there's no KYC. You can essentially be on that platform and choose whatever alias that you want while you use the platform. Now, there is a wallet and an exchange, and then there's also a extremely encrypted person-to-person and group messaging capabilities on the platform as well. And soon it will be a NFT platform. So there's still a lot of growth with TrustKeys, but let me explain this to you all. So I bought Shiba Inu back when crypto.com was like the one of the only platforms that was offering Shiba Inu. So I think I might have put in like $100, something like that. I put in like $100, okay? The $100 grew to $150 and even closer to $200 since the time that I bought it on crypto.com. I'm lighting some Palo Santo here just in case you're wondering what this is. It's Palo Santo. It's also known as the Holy Wood, and it just smells amazing. Here, this is Casa de Prana TV, and so we provide Palo Santo and sage rolls for the community. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, that is part of our online store. So leave comments below if that's something that you're interested in. These are pretty much essentially just used to make the room smell good, but also they has some sort of energetic metaphysical properties that allow us to truly tap into a more peaceful state, and state of being and state of mind. So going back to the situation with Shiba Inu, I bought it on crypto.com, like I said, when it first was available. It was one of the only platforms you could buy Shiba Inu. Then, since I opened up the TrustKeys account, I sent the Shiba Inu over to the TrustKeys account. Now, I haven't received it. So obviously I did something wrong. Okay. And I was speaking to the Coinbase customer service. Shout out to, who was it that helped me? Let's see. They actually emailed me, which I thought was pretty cool. The crypto.com. Here it is. Aliyah, from crypto.com. And they said, is there anything else I can assist with? So basically what I did was, look, guys, there's a lot of different Shiba Inu coins. There's a lot of Shiba coins. There's baby Shiba, Papa Shiba, this Shiba, that Shiba, all around the spot Shiba. So, and on top of that, there's a Shiba ERC20, and then there's a Shiba, what they call a B. Hold on, let me pull this up because I don't want to lie to you guys. Actually, Guy Electro was the one who helped point this out and was like, wait, are you sure you sent it in this particular manner? There's this, there's that. So I'm opening up my wallet right now, and the Shiba that I sent BSC Shiba, which I still need to do more research on what BSC even means, but from what I understand, it's the Shiba Inu that's on the Binance platform. And so I ended up sending the Shiba Inu to an ERC20 address. I sent it to an ERC20 address, but I sent it as a BSC, which I know doesn't make sense to a lot of people, but let me pretty much explain how this is. So Shiba Inu exists on two different blockchains, and one of them is the Ethereum blockchain, which is the ERC20, and the BSC is a different blockchain. So it's kind of like saying I sent euros to my US dollar bank account. And so I'm over here thinking, well, why isn't my transfer reflecting in the destination account that I have? And the reason why is because I sent a BSC to an ERC20 wallet. It's like apples and oranges, even though they're both called Shiba Inu, the same name, except they're on different platforms or different ecosystems, or what experts call blockchain. So huge warning to everybody: if you're moving money or crypto coins from one wallet address to another, and it will prompt you and it will ask you, do you want to send this as an ERC20 or do you want to send this as a BSC? Make sure that the wallet address of the destination for the funds matches the form that you are sending it in. Because although I didn't lose not even 1,000, I didn't lose thousands of dollars. I only lost a couple hundred, if that, because of this. So yes, it hurts. Yes, it sucks. Yes, it's a travesty that I'm still having to deal with. But at least that I can share this information with you, and hopefully this doesn't happen to more people. And that's, kind of something that's just kind of how it goes when it comes to us becoming our own banker. Because I was talking on the phone with my buddy Mark last night, and essentially what's happening, the way that I was explaining to him is we can no longer trust the traditional banking institutions because they are third-party banking institutions, meaning when we put our money in the bank, we're essentially giving it away. We are giving our money to the bank, and it is no longer ours. So in the decentralized finance movement, what we're seeing is because individuals are gaining more financial literacy, we're gaining more financial sovereignty, and that allows us to become the international banker. So what I was explaining to Mark is now that these technologies, the finance sector and the technology sector they're having a baby, and their baby is called fintech. And so the fintech baby is now introducing the absolute most revolutionary money storage options that have ever existed on planet Earth. So the financial sector, the technology sector, having a baby called fintech is what is allowing us to gain the financial literacy and the financial sovereignty. So we become the international bankers. We become the guys or the gals who can now engage in international commerce free from the rules and regulations and statutes of the local governments. So it feels wonderful. It does feel amazing. It can be a little bit overwhelming, and it can also become a little bit discouraging. But because it's new, because it's cutting edge, and because I'm here giving you guys the latest and the greatest every single weekday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon to 3 o'clock in the afternoon Central Standard Time, you can depend that I will be delivering all of the information that I know to be the absolute most beneficial to continue to grow in financial literacy, financial sovereignty, and to, again, become the banker. That's what we want to do. We want to become the international banker. That is the way to financial freedom. That is one way to financial freedom, and that is the way to financial freedom that we actively report on and will be mentioning and will be engaging in the community, the global decentralized finance crypto community. So we got the NFL quarterback Tom Brady giving a fan one Bitcoin for his historic 600th touchdown pass ball. Wow. The greatest of all time, or GOAT, rewarded a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan after wide receiver Mike Evans mistakenly handed him the ball following the historic touchdown. Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback Tom Brady nearly lost ownership of the ball. Tampa Bay Buccaneer quarterback Tom Brady nearly lost ownership of the ball behind his 600th touchdown pass, but now he's paying for it in Bitcoin. In Sunday's game between the Buccaneers and Chicago Bears, Brady threw his 600th career touchdown pass to fellow teammate Mike Evans. He is the only player in the NFL history to have ever achieved so many touchdown passes in his career. The wide receiver, apparently not realizing the significance of the ball, handed it off to Byron Kennedy, a fan wearing a jersey with Evans' namesake. According to Ken Golden, the founder of sports memorabilia auction company Golden Auctions, the ball could be worth anywhere from $500,000 to $900,000. Kennedy at first seemed to give up the ball in exchange for a vague promise of a meet and greet with the quarterback. However, Brady later revealed on Monday Night Football that he offered the fan one Bitcoin, which is roughly $62,000 at the time of this report. as thanks for handing it over quickly. There was a lot of negotiations in order to get the ball back, said Brady. Byron realized he lost all of his leverage once he gave the ball away. I'm also giving him a Bitcoin. That is pretty cool too. At the end of the day, I think he is still making out pretty. Tom Brady tweeted, hey, FTX official, let's make a trade. Let's get this guy a Bitcoin. And sure enough, according to Tampa Bay Times reporter Rick Stroud, the Buccaneers have also agreed to give Kennedy 2 signed team jerseys, a helmet with Brady's autograph, Mike Evans' game cleats, a jersey signed by the wide receiver, season tickets for the rest of the year and through 2022, as well as a $1,000 credit towards purchases at the team's store. Even with some experts predicting that Bitcoin price is likely to rise, many online pointed out the value of Kennedy's compensation did not come close to that of the historic football. I would have gone for season tickets for life, said investigative reporter David Amalotti. Brady is one of the many crypto-friendly professional athletes. He launched his own non-fungible token platform called Autograph, where he plans to auction the 600th touchdown ball as an NFT and has received tokens as part of endorsement deal with crypto exchange FTX. Well, congratulations to the GOAT getting the ball back, and not only that, giving away a Bitcoin to get it. Man, that's big moves for not only the NFL, Mr. Brady, but also congratulations to that young man who gets to walk away with a Bitcoin. What else do we have in the latest and the greatest, guys? We're about halfway through, and that means I've got to mention one of our sponsors, and that is Divine Garments. If you go to the link in the description below, you can find this shirt, the Wisdom Seeker shirt, and several other Divine Garment items. If you go into, if you tap that link and you go to the Divine Garments online store and use Crypto20, you're going to get 20% off of anything that says Divine Garments on it. Now, what are Divine Garments? I'm so glad you asked. It's a revolutionary, environmentally conscious, and enlightened brand that is keen on representing the spiritual approach to sustainable fashion while bringing humanity together. The intention of sourcing only the most eco-friendly fabrics from all over the world inspires a progressive, romantic, and a contemporary look known for premium, high-end quality, and undivided attention to detail. Because Divine Garments manifests at the pinnacle of humanity's existence, ancient Asanoha patterns, sacred geometry, and other esoteric symbolism deeply inspire every design. Divine Garments is a green planet business, creative branding, and using creative branding and supporting to a local 501c3 nonprofit organization. All these things confirms that Divine Garments is soon to be one of the world's most desired fashion houses. So the awesome thing about Divine Garments is all environmentally conscious, 100% organic cotton. And if it isn't, then it will definitely say so in the description. Most of our shirts, I think, as a matter of fact, all of the Divine Garment shirts are 100% organic cotton. When it comes to the yoga leggings and the eco-friendly bikini and the Sacred G guys boxer briefs, we've got the socks and the space traveler bag. Those items are not made out of organic cotton. However, the large tote bag is made out of organic cotton, and so are all of the shirts. And that's the unisex black, the unisex white, the Divine Garments Goddess DG Box logo crop top, and the Wisdom Seeker organic unisex top. And there's also a super cute toddler top on there. That one comes in black only because, toddlers and even adults can get messy sometimes. So that is all black. So make sure you visit the link below. It's also lovemedina.com. And then you would click on the Divine Garments link, but it's a link down there. Crypto 20 is going to get you 20% off anything Divine Garments. Well, let's get back into some of the latest and the greatest we've got. Let's see. We've still got about 20 minutes left. So let's get into the Bank of Spain. The Bank of Spain issues registration guidelines for crypto services. They say all individuals and institutions in the country, including banks, will have to sign up using the new AML registry from the Bank of Spain. So what's interesting right now, man, guys and gals, brothers and sisters, what's interesting about the times that we're in is that every country is going to have its own approach to regulation when it comes to the crypto markets and the crypto community. Some countries have the IDGAF approach where they really don't care. Other countries like North America, the United States of America is what I mean. For example, Spain, a number of other ones the UK seem to have more of an approach to regulate as much as possible. Let's learn some more about what's going on in Spain. The Central Bank of Spain is introducing new registration guidelines for local virtual currency service providers, or VASPs, including banking institutions. The Bank of Spain has issued instructions on VASP regeneration for anti-money laundering or AML purposes, requiring institutions to submit their registration requests through an electronic registry. Issuing the guidelines on October 19th, the Spanish Central Bank noted that the obligation to sign up on the registry applies to all individuals and institutions providing virtual currency exchange services, like cryptocurrency trading and custody services. The regulator stressed that VASPs will no longer have to register regardless of whether they are also registered in other administrative records in the Bank of Spain or other related authorities. According to the official statement, institutions are required to proceed with the registration even if their end customers are not located in Spain. Individuals are also recommended to use the electronic registry form, but may also proceed via other channels like mail, the central bank said. The instructions specifically require both legal entities and individuals to issue reports on their measures to prevent illicit activities like money laundering and terrorism financing, to include certain information about their clients. In related news, Brazil is also aiming to tighten the penalties for crypto-related financial crimes. We went over that a couple of weeks ago. According to the statement, the Bank of Spain will analyze data and evaluate potential risks while taking into account VASP's types of clients, the countries in which they operate, products, business relationship purposes, operated volumes, and other factors. According to the local news agency El País, the Bank of Spain initially announced plans to establish AML procedures for VASPs in June of 2021. In August, Spain lawmakers backed a legal initiative to legalize the use of cryptocurrency for mortgage and insurance purposes. So it looks like Spain, obviously wanting its countrymen and countrywomen, Spain wants people to start engaging in Bitcoin. It seems like they want the country to engage in different big cryptos and Bitcoin. So that's a good thing. And like I said, every country is having its own approach to how they're going to regulate it. Like for example, right here, let's get into Dubai regulation. In this hour, this story came in 11 hours ago from Arnold Karimi. Thanks, Arnold. Dubai regulator announces new regulations for investment tokens. The United Arab Emirates continues to be one of the friendliest jurisdictions worldwide for the digital asset industry. The Dubai Financial Services Authority, or DFSA, has established a regulatory framework for investment tokens as part of its efforts to stimulate the digital, financial, and technological environment while also meeting market players' demands and requirements. The DFSA is an independent regulatory body in Dubai that is in charge of monitoring the regulating financial services companies wanting to operate in the city. It also licenses and regulates its products and services. According to a report by Emirati news agency WAM, the DFSA's regulatory framework defines investment tokens as either a security token or a derivative token. The report notes that the creation of a new regulatory structure is the first step in the DFSA's digital asset regime, which reflects the suggestions made in consultation paper 138, published in March of 2021. Earlier this year, the consultation paper sought public input on the DFSA's plans for regulating security tokens. As reported in March, the financial regulator in Dubai called on members of the public to submit comments on its proposed rules for cryptocurrencies considered to be security tokens. The investment token framework is designed to safeguard investors and provide legal certainty for market operators. And it sounds like I can hear Guy Electra. Maybe I can get a cup of water. Definitely getting thirsty here inside of the studio. We're in the underground Casa de Prana bunker. And hopefully someone can hear me and will perhaps pass me some water. Because it's getting to that time where I got to take one of those, what we call an alkaline water break. But listen, before the alkaline water break, I got to get into another sponsor. Bam, Orgone Vortex. These are orgonite pendants, and orgonite is essentially a fancy word for a piece of functional jewelry. This can go on your neck as a pendant, but I actually have this in my pocket. And the reason why I'm pulling this guy out is because Jeremy Yaz, or Jay Yaz, my buddy who created Orgone Vortex, great homie of mine, and he's got, thank you, Guy Electro. So we're going to take the alkaline water break in the middle of the Orgone Vortex sponsorship. If you like alkaline water, leave a thumbs up. We got alkaline water and alkaline ice cubes. Let's go. Where was I? Okay, Orgone Vortex, the leading orgonite pendant maker on planet Earth. Now, this is my opinion. I don't know if it's a fact. It's strictly my opinion. Go on to OrgoneVortex.com. I have a discount code for you on Orgone Vortex. You can save 10% by visiting OrgoneVortex.com and using Medina Love 10 and get yourself 10% off of any orgonite pendant or low electromagnetic frequency reducing devices. We've also got Orgone pyramids, is what you're seeing here. And all of this technology helps to transform and transmute positive ions into negative ions. It's a lot like a pink Himalayan salt lamp. All right. Thank you all for standing by. I think we're in our last 10 minutes here. Don't forget to go to OregonVortex.com and use that discount code MedinaLove10. Get yourself 10% off anything that they have in the store there, okay? Special shout out to my buddy Jay Yaz. Okay, I have ice in my mouth, and MC Medina is in the house giving you the latest and the greatest in global decentralized finance news. Let's get right back into it. So let's get into the Dubai International Finance, right? Dubai's one of the leading countries in the world that seems to be a crypto trading free zone. The United Arab Emirates regulators approved crypto trading in Dubai as a free zone. So let's get into how Dubai is moving forward with the regulations here. The investment token framework is designed to safeguard investors and provide legal certainty for market operators. They're giving what's called security tokens. Now, it specifies the sort of investment tokens that are permitted and which may be listed on the digital asset exchange in the Dubai International Financial Center, as well as other pertinent information. The DFSA is also working on plans for unlisted securities not covered by the investment tokens regulatory framework. These are anticipated to include cryptocurrencies, utility tokens, and certain stablecoins. The DFSA is expected to publish a follow-up consultation paper in the fourth quarter of this year. So it looks like Dubai is still really open to the whole crypto community. This is a beautiful thing. So Spain doing their thing, Dubai doing their thing. We've got Tom Brady and the NFL giving away a whole Bitcoin just to get that 600 touchdown pass ball back. Really interesting. Let's go to I want to get into some NFT news. There are some crypto unicorns that I want to talk about as well. Man, so much news, not enough time to go over everything. Here we go. Let's get into some NFT news. This story came in 6 hours ago by Rachel Wolfson. Culture converges with blockchain as luxury fashion brands launch NFT collections. Luxury fashion brands are launching NFT collections, but will the concept resonate with the fashion industry at large? Let's find out, guys. It's no surprise that non-fungible tokens, NFTs, have been dominating the crypto market this year. The booming digital asset class regenerated. The booming digital asset class generated over $2.5 billion in sales within the first 6 months of 2021, demonstrating unheard of financial gains for artists, brands, and content creators across the globe. The rise of the metaverse has also impacted the adoption of NFTs as the world is moving closer towards visions of a future defined by augmented reality. As such, NFTs are further demonstrating the convergence of culture with technology, which in turn is having an impact on a number of mainstream industries. showcasing culture and community. Specifically speaking, the $1 million luxury fashion sector has started taking note of NFTs. High-end fashion brands such as Dolce & Gabbana and Jimmy Choo have recently launched their own NFT collections. While designer Rebecca Minkoff became the first American female designer to create and showcase an NFT collection during the New York Fashion Week 2021. Megan Kaspar, managing director at Magnetic Capital and member of the Red DAO, a fashion-focused, decentralized, autonomous organization, told us that she believes fashion is one of the most interesting NFT categories. The fashion industry, one of the largest industries in the world, generated $2.5 trillion in global annual revenues prior to the pandemic. Red DAO's thesis around the digital NFT fashion includes the potential of global revenues at least doubling over the next 2 decades due to the digitization of fashion and new capabilities offered. This is so funny that I'm getting into this because a buddy of mine named David, he's an international male model, is sitting on I don't know how many hundreds of photos that he's taken over the years that he has in his portfolio, which I've been recommending to him. Hey man, there's this thing called an NFT, and I think you're sitting on a lot of potential resources in those images. Let's keep reading. I'll touch back on this story with my buddy Dave here in a little bit. While NFTs for the fashion industry is still a very early concept, Kaspar explained that physical fashion today has limitations. For instance, she pointed out that luxury fashion items will always have a secondary retail market value, but as a product is diminished over time, the items lose their value. Yet, digital fashion pieces will always remain intact with the added potential to increase in value if they are highly sought after. Kaspar commented that digital NFT fashion pieces can also be worn virtually, as she recently demonstrated during a video interview where she sported virtual NFT earnings and other accessories. Kaspar further noted that unlike tangible fashion pieces, digital items can be used as collateral for client retention and community engagement. She mentioned that high-end designers currently have limited engagement with customers. Quote, NFTs can be used to redeem physical items or to unlock upcoming fashion drops. They can also provide access to private events, she added. Designers will also be able to communicate with customers through digital wallets, almost like an email. While Kaspar realizes that these use cases are still very early, she believes that more brands will eventually start to create NFTs to achieve such benefits. For now, however, it's notable that a few innovative luxury and haute couture fashion brands have already started to demonstrate the potential of NFTs. Shashi Menon, the Dubai-based publisher of Vogue Arabia and founder and CEO of UNXD, a creator and curator platform that designed all of the digital assets for Dolce & Gabbana's 9-piece NFT collection, told Cointelegraph that his team directly approached Dolce & Gabbana in April this year with the idea of launching an NFT collection. Shashi Menon shared that the opportunity was contextualized from a place of understanding both the luxury fashion sector and the crypto world. We've been involved in both for years and think we have a unique perspective to offer, he said. Menon believes that the story around NFTs and fashion is not one of technology, but rather about culture, remarking that both fashion and NFTs are ultimately, quote, forms of cultural expression.
While culture may be the most important element from a brand's perspective, blockchain technology plays a critical role in ensuring the unique benefits achieved by NFTs, such as immutability and provenance. For instance, Menon explained that Dolce & Gabbana NFT collection, known as the Collezione Genesi, was historic for a number of reasons. There is a deep provenance. Here we had one of the world's iconic luxury brands creating its debut NFT collection, and it was personally designed by the founder namesake designers. There is also extreme rarity, as the collection only features 9 items. These pieces were made once and will never be made again. Menon added that the craftsmanship and the materials used in the physical creations were exquisite, which in turn meant that a great deal of time was spent on the digital artwork. We obsessed over the smallest details of texturing, fabrics, lighting, shadows, reflections, and physics to achieve an intensely photorealistic result. The dresses and suit featured Murano glass and Swarovski crystals, while the crowns were made of silver, plated in gold and palladium, and featured beautiful rubies, sapphires, and diamonds, he commented. One of the major benefits of digital fashion pieces is the experience they can bring to the virtual world, Menon elaborated. The benefits for Genesis holders bridge the digital and the physical worlds in a way not previously done before, where providing digital utility through metaverse wearables, physical utility with the products, and exclusive access and experiences to create a truly special result. Although the concept remains futuristic, sales were impressive. Dolce & Gabbana announced on September 30th that it had sold the 9-piece NFT collection alongside some physical couture pieces for a total of 1,885.713 Ether, equivalent to nearly 5.7 million at the time. Kaspar mentioned Red DAO won the auction for the Doge crown, which also came with a physical version. Red DAO paid 423.5 ETH or $1.27 million at the time of sale. The organization also won the 2 purely digital, quote, impossible jackets, bringing its total spending to nearly $1.9 million. They have a Doge crown designed by Dolce & Gabbana, Jimmy Choo and Eric Hayes. They made a mystery box. Looks like we've got some Jimmy Choo and Eric Hayes Chasing Stars auction for some sneakers that look like some dunks. They like some SB dunks, some Nike SB dunks is what it looks like. And I think that is about all the time that we have here. I'm waiting for Guy Electra to get back in here and let me know about how much time we have left. But I think we're getting close to the hour now, ladies and gentlemen. So I've got to close out with 2 things. Number 1, make sure you test TrustKeys. I'm going to leave links below. It is the only social media and blockchain super app that combines encrypted messaging and a wallet and an exchange all in one thing. And last but not least, Incas Worldwide. I know you guys see the sneaker. I mentioned it yesterday. I didn't have the sneaker available yesterday, but today I do. So the details on that, right back to the Incas, is we've planted over 257,000 trees. We've offset a total of about 15,000 metric tons of carbon CO2. Incas, for every pair of shoes that is sold, will be planting trees. Okay, so let's plant some trees. Let's decorate our feet with some fresh sneakers. Check out the link below. You're going to get 15% off your total purchase plus an extra $10 discount if you use the bit.ly link code that I leave below, okay? Check out the math. There's roughly 2,500 trees per 1 acre of forest. Therefore, 257,000 trees translates to 102.8 acres, and the average 1 acre forest sequesters 144.64 tons of CO2. So that means we offset the carbon footprint by 15,000 metric tons of carbon dioxide. So make some noise for ourselves. This is Conscious Crypto. My name is MC Medina. And again, every single day at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time, we're giving you an hour of the global DeFi news, decentralized finance news. Please, guys, do me a favor. Stay conscious, stay getting that crypto, and continue to be blessed. Peace.